Hello! I want to talk about Dayz. Dayz 1.28 is out, and it's been so exciting to follow and test out on experimental. Like, really good update. I'm loving the new scopes, weapons, the changes to Sakal, and vehicle improvements. But we're on the hate train right now. Yes, the Negativity Express. And it's going to be a long ride because I want to talk about Livonia next. But with that being said, this video's vibe is going to be chill in a way. That's why I've got the Animal Crossing going. I also don't have a super strong opinion on this, but I want to hear what you guys think. Which is why I want to talk about what feels like a missed opportunity in Dayz's newest update. The gunplay update. This patch brings a range of changes aimed to refine weapons in Dayz. They touched on sway, making it much less aggressive when crouched or prone. Scopes and sights have been nerfed to reduce accuracy, and they also made some changes to gun sounds, though those are a bit controversial. You know, the 1.28 update was promoted to refine weapon handling, but aside from the improvements made to weapon raise, there were few noticeable changes. This to me seems like a missed opportunity to fully polish gunplay. Like, gunplay in Dayz now, specifically when it comes to aiming and raising your weapon, is snappy and even argued as arcadey. This has led to content creators and even the game itself to become highly PvP oriented, making it one of Dayz's main attractions. PvP has always been there, but I think now it's more important than ever to talk about it. I'm pretty mixed with how weapons handle because I think they could be improved, but I was also around for how it used to be. And well, Summit 1G describes it best.
And he killed me. Your guy crawls out at the speed of it's like your guy has 17 broken ankles. And he's like, I can't, I just,
The old weapon handling was outdated and clunky. There was no way to hold your breath, and since you were always running around, aiming at a distant target meant your character had to settle down before you could take a decent shot. Otherwise, you'd be fighting a ridiculous amount of sway to line up a shot that felt more like luck than skill. And on top of that, moving while aiming, like what happened to Summit, was painfully slow. And we dealt with that system for many years.
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Yes, weapon handling has greatly improved, but I wonder if it's overcorrected a bit. Like, this is a survival game, yet it's commonly labeled as a shooter game. The main reason why I lean towards slower handling is because it would lengthen gunfights. It wouldn't necessarily drag them out, but give players more time to react and make decisions. And I think it would better fit the game. It's crazy how you could spend hours surviving to be met with a black screen in an instant. Most of the time, the fight goes to the player who can snap to their opponent the fastest, turning what could be a tense tactical encounter into a reflex contest. In my opinion, these encounters happen more often than not because of current weapon handling. And no, this isn't a get good moment. The amount of players I've nailed from behind, even the amount of players who have came on me from behind. It's just something to consider, okay? Recently, I've been messing around with the S Gunplay mod by Simon Vick, and it does a great job slowing down the gunplay. Your weapons feel heavy and punchy to shoot. There's enough inertia to feel the weight, but not enough to turn you away. Like, you can still push enemies in lean peak, it's just a little wild with the recoil and the player movement inertia. But it got me thinking, there's gotta be a sweet spot between this mod and vanilla. Like, if this mod had full customization with sliders, it would be perfect. Comparing this to vanilla has been really fun, and if you've never heard of it, I definitely recommend checking it out. With a situation like this, I found Modern Warfare 2019 to be a good comparison. Weapon handling, most notably with pistols, was insanely revamped. This made weapons slower, heavier, and they punched back. The game was pretty divisive when it first came out, but one thing players consistently praised was the feel of the guns. And what's funny is, I don't remember anyone asking for a change like this. Like, no one was complaining about how arcadey older Call of Duty games were, because that is Call of Duty. It's always been a core part of the series' identity. Even the Modern Warfare games, with their more realistic approach, never fully abandoned that. So in this case, the change wasn't really needed or even asked for, yet they did it anyway, and it paid off. So it makes me wonder if we missed an opportunity like that for Dayz, a survival game where slower tactical combat makes more sense. But I also understand too that an update like that could ruin gunplay and set us back. But what do you think? Would you like gunplay to be adjusted, or do you prefer the way it is now? And I wonder, how would the community react to another shift in weapon handling? Would it be controversial? How widely accepted is gunplay in Dayz now? Those are some questions I have. Let me know what you guys think down below. But anyway, that's all I've got for today. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.